Hello everyone, today we're going to be learning about if statements in Java. Now, what is an if statement? An if statement is to specify if a block of code can be executed based on a specific condition. So if it's true, it'll execute that code. However, if it's false, it'll skip that. Examples are like A is less than B, A is less than or equal to B, A is greater than B, A is greater than or equal to B, A is equal to B, or A is not equal to B. Examples are 10 is less or is greater than 12, and that is obviously false because 12 is larger. Or 3 is equal to 3, and that is true because they hold the same value. Now, we also have else if statements. Now, else if statements is basically the same thing, true or false. However, if they will only check this else if statement if the if statement above wasn't true. And you can have as many of these as you want. Examples such as 5 is equal to 6. And if that is true, if it is true, then I'll execute that code. However, we know that 5 isn't equal to 6. So it won't execute that code and it'll go straight to that else if comparison. Is 5 less than 6? And if it is, which it is, it'll execute that code. Now, we also have our else statements. Now, our else statement is, it goes here it goes here when all the other if statements and else if statements are false, such as 5 is equal to 6, that is false, so it won't run that code. Else if 5 is greater than 6, and we know that's false, so it won't run that code. And then else is basically the default, where if everything's wrong, then it'll go there. Now, let's give if statements a try. So hop into your favorite IDE. You could use Eclipse. I'm using Eclipse. You can use whatever you want like. So, last video we've created a new Java project called Java Tutorial. And in the default package, let's create a new class, and we can name that if statement. And in this class, we're going to need our public static void main. So let's type that in. Public static. Now that we have that statement, let's try to use if statements. So let's create a few variables. Int a is equal to 10. Int b is equal to 19. Just some random numbers. You could set these to whatever you like. Next, we're going to have our if statements. So an if statement, we have if and then these brackets. Now, first we could do if a is equal to b. Now, this equal to b means that if a is equal to b. Now, why not just one equal? Because this one equal means it's initializing a value, while two equals means it is checking if they are equal. So next we need our curly brace brackets, and if this condition is true, it will run whatever code is in here. So we could print out output here, and a shortcut to printing would be SYSO and then control space on Eclipse, and then we could do a is equal to b. We could just print that out. And next we could have our else if statement. So if the top if statement wasn't true, it'll check this else if statement. Now in this else if statement, we could do a is less than b. Now curly brace brackets, and then we could just print out a is less than b. Oh, sorry, there's an error here. Just need to put a plus sign. Next, we could have just an else statement, because if it's not less than, if a is not less than b, or a is not equal to b, then it has to be greater than b. So we could just say else. So we could do our print statement again, and we could do a is greater than b. Now if we run this, we should get a is less than b, because a is 10 and b is 19. So it should run here. A is not equal to b, so it won't run this code. It will check this else if statement if a is less than b, which it is, because 10 is less than 19, and it'll print this out, and it won't execute this code. It'll just print this out. So we could try this. Run as Java application. Now, as we expected, 10 is less than 19. Now, we could even do this with booleans. So if we delete all of this, we could create a boolean is sunny, and we could set that to false. It is not sunny outside. You could set this to true or false, whatever you like. Next, we have our if statement. If is sunny is equal to false, then we're gonna print out some it is not sunny outside. However, if it's not false, then it has to be true, so we could just have an else statement. You could also have an if else statement saying is sunny equal to true, but there's really no point for this because it can only be one of two options. So else, if it's not sunny, then it has to be sunny. So it is sunny outside. So if we run this, we should get it is not sunny outside because it is set to false. Now we could double check this by running it. Yes, and that's exactly the output we have expected. It is not sunny outside. Now, we don't have to actually do double equals false. What we could do, instead of saying false, is we could just add an exclamation mark in front of the variable, and that's it. And if it's Boolean, it will just recognize that if this variable is equal to false. Now, if you want it to equal to true, you just delete the exclamation mark, and this will automatically say if is sunny is equal to true. Now, this was false before, so if we run this, we should get the same output. Yeah, exactly. It is not sunny outside. We could change this to true, and we should get it is sunny outside right now. Right, that's what we get. It is sunny outside. So that's basically it for if statements. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and thanks for watching.